It's Lillard. He got the shot off. Lillard, good!
You're now in the House of Blazers.
Blake, another good shake. He hits the three. Can't do what we do, baby. Faces up and knocks one down.
Live from Blair Alley Vintage Arcade. Welcome to the House of Blazers.
Got an inbound pass to the great Jerome, and Clyde the Glide is gonna slam it home. Yeah, we're going to Rip City for someone.
We're coming to you live from Blair Alley Vintage Arcade. We are the House of Blazers.
Whoop, whoop.
I am Dr. Wheels. With me, as always, the Coach Josh.
The Coach Josh?
The Coach Josh.
That sounds kind of weird.
The man who needs no introduction. We simply know him as The Beard.
The Beard. That's me. Beard don't lie,
Beard.
guys. Beard don't lie.
Blazer Chad's in the kitchen right now. He'll join us shortly.
Making us some food. Like where he
Making
belongs.
somebody some food. He's a working man. He's got to do his thing.
That's right.
But we here real quick.
So tonight we have your Portland Trailblazers versus the world champion San Antonio Spurs
in San Antonio.
in San Antonio.
Early
and
start,
a
early
healthy,
start.
a healthy San Antonio, I believe.
Last time we were down there, we had a good time, though. So
True. But that was without the Kawhi Leonard.
That was,
and
yes.
Tony Parker, and I don't know if Tony's back, but I
I don't know about
Kawhi's
Tony,
back.
but I know Kawhi's back for sure.
Tony's back.
Kawhi.
Tony's back. They're the full strength.
It's gonna be
Their
the full
squad's
strength
ready
now?
to go.
It should be a good test with our injury-laden Blazers.
Is Splitter back? We don't know that.
Tiago.
Yeah.
He's probably my favorite. If I had to pick a favorite Spur, I'd have to say Tiago Splitter is my favorite Spur.
Do you either of you know his nationality?
Splitter?
I believe
Oh,
he's from
geez.
Springfield, Oregon.
Kind of looks like it. He
Yeah.
probably drove a Camaro or something.
Oh, IROC.
IROC.
Z.
Z, there you go.
don't even know
where's
what that
he
is.
from? Where's Tiago
You
from?
have no guesses, like anywhere?
Yugoslavia.
Splitter? That sounds fake to me. That doesn't sound like a name at all.
It's a stage name.
Yeah.
His real name is Chris Smith.
He plays on the
Lithuanian.
national team with two guys, one Anderson Vajerau
Vajerau?
and Nene.
Oh, Spain?
French.
Wow.
Spain.
Brazil.
Brazilian.
Brazil.
He's Brazilian.
I didn't know that. That
I
makes
mean,
it-
what they say
that
about
makes me like him
Brazilians.
more.
He's Brazilian. He likes big butts.
He cannot lie. It's Tiago.
Exactly.
Beard don't lie.
No, is Tiago a starter? He comes
Yeah,
up-
he's their
starting
starter.
center?
He's
Yeah.
the starting center.
So how's Tiago gonna body up against our Chris Kaman or Myers
He's
Leonard?
not a body guy. He's a finesse player. He's not a banger. He'll get rebounds and stuff like that. He's a Euro player. He played in the Euro leagues, so he's gonna
Is he going to want to come out and contest Kaman?
he's gonna pull him out. He's gonna come out. He'll go out guard Cayman outside. They'll probably put him on LaMarcus because he's a little bit bigger, and they'll have Tim Duncan
He
guard
ain't gonna guard
Cayman.
Myers Leonard at the 3-point line though.
Really? You think they put Duncan on Kaman?
I think so.
I don't know. I think the coach, I think Popovich would say that, and then Duncan's going to be like, "No, I want Aldridge."
So this is a true. I think this is one of the true West tests.
For us, this is a
We had
big
that
test.
Clippers game the other
This
night.
road game is huge. I mean,
It is.
this road trip, we got a lot of good games coming up. Really
We got
big games.
Memphis down the pipe, but for
Back to
tonight,
backs.
tonight we got to concentrate on these Spurs.
Yeah, these Spurs are not gonna go down easy.
But we've had a good record this year against the Spurs, right?
So far, so good.
Have we
2-0?
lost? 2-0.
2-0, yeah.
I believe so.
But
I think that's why they're going to go full force on us tonight.
Oh, they're gonna want.
They don't
that
want us
back.
to get that 3-1 lead,
Well, they
Or
had
that
some rest. They haven't played since Tuesday.
3-0 lead. Huh? They haven't played since Tuesday.
Tuesday, yeah.
Oh man.
And the Spurs need rest. Those old men need to rest those knees up. We all know that. So one thing that's hindering us is these godforsaken injuries.
Man, it's rough.
Well, it's really not. There's
Coach,
not that
Coach,
many.
how do you remedy this?
3.
You don't. You just wait. You just kind of wait it out, and
Next
you
guy
can kind of
up.
see the effect of it with our guys that get in the loss to Los Angeles. They just look tired. They just look
Yeah.
like they weren't ready to.
We should have
and
won that game.
And the thing that really hurts is that the two of our big injuries are at basically the same position.
Yeah.
The power five, the big guy that gets in there and muscles out the big guys from the other teams.
Well, with Kaman,
Lopez.
I mean not Kaman, but yeah, Lopez.
Out and
Freeland.
Those guys are the bangers. Those are the guys that get down there and get those rebounds, get position, get putbacks. You know, those guys are the top two guys in offensive rebounds besides LaMarcus, because LaMarcus just gets so many from missing his own shots and getting rebounds.
So the beard mentioned next man up. I like that theory. Oregon Ducks kind of have that theory.
Yeah.
Who do you think has been our filling the spot guy.
Well, Kamen came in and he admitted he's like, I wasn't too excited about playing, starting position. Like I know my role. I come in and I make buckets. I like to be more offensive than defensive. Even though I've seen him make some blocks and stuff like that. But, dude, Myers Leonard has been coming down, and if you watch him rebound, every rebound he gets, it's like a stingy rebound. Like, that's mine. Like
he's learning
angry.
to be possessive.
He's getting in there.
Well, he has to. Everybody right now, the book on Myers Leonard is he's soft. He's like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. You just like the Pillsbury Doughboy. You just push him over and he'll get out of the way.
Yeah.
They were talking today. I read an article. Kamen and against the Clippers game, they were talking. Kamen and him were talking, and Kamen was telling Leonard that you need to hit him first because he usually takes the first blow. He's got to be the guy, the attacker.
Kamen's kind of been a mentor for old Myers.
For certain he has. Where you been?
Body up a little bit.
Since Kamen said yes to coming over here, like he flew Myers and a trainer out to his hometown to train with him.
Because they were already buddies
before.
That's what
Myers needed.
They were already buddies before. They knew each other. They'd done some camps or something together, so they knew each other for something. But no, he's always helping him out. He thinks Kamen thinks he's his mentor.
So is Myers Leonard the factor?
He needs to be.
He can be if he plays like he's been playing.
I'm not ready to drink the Kool-Aid yet, but it's looking tasty.
I just like how he developed that three-point shot because no big man's going to come that far out. And now you kind of have to. I don't see Thiago Splitter getting too much energy chasing down the three-point line the whole game long.
You think Myers will have to play Splitter?
It's
too much,
either
a lot.
If I think Duncan's going to come out on Myers at three-point line. I don't know.
He'll
Timmy Duncan likes to camp out.
He does, but
he plays the paint.
Well, I mean, if he's getting hot from the three-point line, they're going to have to. They're not just going to stand there and watch him shoot three-pointers all day.
So do you think the key to the game, if you will, would be Myers hitting a couple threes to kind of loosen up that underground a little bit?
Oh, definitely. He needs to get confident
when
he's
LA
out
get
there.
Those little turnaround, little 12-footers.
I don't think for Kamen is for Leonard is so much as the threes. He just needs to hit that jumper because he's money from 18 and out. He's money. He just hit it because they're going to leave him open to double team LaMarcus or double team Kamen or whoever's posting up. They're going to leave him to double team, and most often it's going to be him.
Well, let's break down the other matchups. So you'll probably have Parker on Leonard. Do you think he can hold Leonard?
You think Parker was watching that game against the Clippers, and maybe he was like, maybe I should have somebody come out and help me guard Lillard like they did. They double-teamed Lillard like crazy.
Because I think Wesley Matthews can hold Kawhi.
That's a tough matchup.
If he's healthy.
He can hold him. He might get some foul trouble, but I think he's got enough quickness.
Wesley ain't going to back down.
Wesley's our defensive lockdown. He's our padlock of the game.
He's a beast, dude.
Beast from the West. And West's threes the last couple games haven't been as firecracker.
Well, he's sore.
He only scored 8 points.
Beat up. He's getting beat up these last couple games. Did you see that game against the Clippers where he fell out on the baseline and that dude sitting in the front row was so slow and old he couldn't move and just straight kneed him in the back.
Both knees right in the back. You can see it on his face. It was just
Oh man, I don't even know how he got up.
But he got up.
He did. That's what he does. He's Iron Man.
Oh yeah.
And what back to the Clippers game, what kind of pissed me off is I've always been I feel like the NBA should put a little more force on how these players talk back to the referees. I think it's a little loose. It's way loose. Like they're bitching their asses off every call. They don't get a call. And then during timeouts, I don't know if you noticed the Clippers, 3 of them would walk over to a referee and just bitch and moan the whole time. It's like, shut the fuck up.
The Clippers lead the NBA in technical fouls. They get more technical fouls than any team in the NBA.
Because they're a bunch
of whiners.
Yeah, I hate that. I absolutely hate that.
That's how you get the calls, though. Everything is squeaky wheel.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Squeaky wheel.
I've always been like in NFL, that shit don't fly.
Well, that's not
Major League Baseball, that shit don't fly.
Oh, no.
NBA,
I was surprised that Wesley got the T.
I know. That was kind of a bitch call, I thought.
He was telling him, I'm just putting my arms up to show progression of my shot so I can get free throws. And the ref's like, you elbowed him in the face.
Yeah.
And it's like, come on. You can't play basketball, I guess.
He rightfully so. That was kind of a turning point in the game, too. It was like we just had a little bit of momentum, and it kind of got sucked out by that.
Well, every time we started to make a little run, we just couldn't get past the hump, you know?
We had a 5-point lead at one point with like 3 minutes left.
Yep.
We just crumbled.
Yep. Yeah. It was what it was old homeboy number 11.
Myers Leonard?
No, for them. Jamal Crawford.
Jamal Crawford.
He was hitting 35-footers.
That's what we really need, though. I think we need to make it. This is I'm going to transition into something different.
Tranny it out.
Tranny it up. But this is what some people was listening to a podcast today, and they were saying no trades. They think they're going to stand pat. We need a defensive stopper off the bench. We don't have anybody off the bench who's a defensive-minded player.
So would you say Jermaine O'Neal would be that guy?
Nope.
Would you say that
we need a 2-3, a wing defender?
So how would you classify Batum as a defensive player?
He's a great defensive
I
player.
can rate him from A, B, C, D. Is he a B?
A-.
A-, not good. So if we go down and get that guy from Golden State, what's his name? Lee Chandler?
We ain't getting nobody from Golden State.
We don't need another offensive guy.
We don't.
need a defensive guy.
We do
Taylor
need to-
Parsons, you trying to say?
No, the other guy. The other
for Golden State?
Yeah.
There's nobody. We're not trying to get anybody from Golden State. You mean Denver Nuggets?
What was the man you were talking about earlier?
Wilson
before we started?
Chandler.
Wilson Chandler, yeah.
He's in the discussions on the
Oh
Blazers.
yeah, that would be a great pickup because he's a defensive-minded wing.
So he'd
He
be a
can
backup
shoot.
for Batum.
Yeah, I would think so because our bench has no defensive. Nobody coming off the bench is defensive-minded. CJ can't guard anybody.
I know.
Will Barton can't guard anybody.
T-Rob is the only guy that I
Alan-
can think
And he
of.
usually fouls before he gets.
Alan Crabb kind of can play some D.
Yeah, he's
still
getting
young.
better
I
at
like
it.
him. I don't want to get rid of him. Steve Blake's decent, but not.
But if you don't put a man on Kawhi Leonard, he's going to put up 14 while you're resting your Wesley Matthews.
Yeah.
That's what we can't afford. As soon as one player gets hot, we have to keep him iced down. Wesley can ice him for 8 minutes. We need the bench player to ice him for another 5 minutes while Wes gets his rest.
Well, it's
and
not
vice
even.
versa with
It's
point
not even
guard.
Kawhi Leonard's not going to play the whole game. It's like the guys like Ginobili's going to come in.
Yeah.
Which is another
We need
tough
somebody
guard.
to be able to guard Ginobili. Steve Blake can't stay with him.
Nope.
Maybe a little bit. Lillard
For-
definitely can't do it.
Lillard could do it for a little bit.
Just
But-
when I thought Lillard's defense was getting so much better that game against the Clippers, Paul just raped
He was
him.
in
you
Chris
know?
Paul is still technically one of the best point guards in the league.
I agree.
Oh, yeah.
I would
agree.
say top 3 point guard in the league.
Offensive point guards.
Who's the other two? Besides Curry,
Tony
obviously.
Parker.
Tony
Carl
Parker.
John
John Wall.
So Curry and Tony
Curry's
Parker.
not a point guard. He's not a point guard.
Curry's not a point guard?
No, he
He's
might.
shooting guard.
He's
Whatever.
a guard. He's a guard.
He can pass though with the best of them, but he also wants that shot. He's a shoot first player.
Shot.
Dude, he hits him, man. He's
You do,
splash
yeah.
bros. So, not to get too far away from the thread
What?
of the.
Clippers game, or are we
I was
gonna go
talking to a
back
friend today about. I would love to see in the NBA All-Star 3-point challenge the Splash Bros versus the Rain Bros in a 3-point contest.
They all 4 of those guys plus Carl Corver better be in that game.
Wouldn't that be sweet though to kind of
Yeah,
see in the
3-point
final
contest.
4 be those 4 and just have a team shootout of who
A
can.
team shootout.
That'd be sweet, dude. I picked my Portland Trailblazers.
Are you
all
going to
day
change
long.
the format now?
Why
I think
not?
you
They
should
change
just
it.
do
Change
it-
the dunk contest every year.
Why? The
Right.
3-point contest still works. I don't think you mess with it. You start messing with it, it's going to go down.
I don't like how they got the special ball being worth more.
Why
I don't
like
see
that
The money
one?
balls.
the
That
money
means
ball.
that's
Keeps
it's
you
a
in the game.
bonus.
Keeps
It's
you
a
in the game.
bonus. If you start hitting them all and you get that extra one, that's a bonus. It's a
I-
bonus.
yeah.
It rewards for people for shooting a lot of balls.
And that format has not changed.
No, it
ever,
hasn't.
since Larry
It's-
Bird
I think
was
it's
chucking
changed a
them
little bit in the amount of players they had.
all. 60 seconds,
It's all still
5
the same.
racks.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Splash
I love that
Bros.
contest.
I just wish, like,
versus
during the
Rain
actual
Bros.
All-Star game, everybody had equal minutes. I'm tired of the starters, like, ruling the game. I want to see everybody play.
In the All-Star game? It
Yeah.
comes down, well, it's an All-Star game.
What's the incentive?
It's basically,
There's no defense, so why not let them play?
No, it's
some
like
players, the
160.
All-Star game really doesn't work for them.
Well, because
you
you're
know-
not playing with your team. You're playing with a bunch
Tim
of other
Duncan,
guys.
do you think the All-Star game is really a fancy game a great game for Tim Duncan? He
You don't
looks
care.
great
He's
in
just
that.
happy to be there.
He's just like, oh, I'm on TV.
Like in the first couple of years, he was probably
Excited,
he'd
yeah.
get in there and do his moves and stuff,
But 10
But-
years later,
but now he's all like, nah, dude, I just want to rest. I'll come out there and play 10 minutes.
Yeah,
and
I
have
got
fun.
playoffs to worry about and all that stuff.
But it's for the guys that are it's like for the Kobe's, the guys that like the Curry, the Rain Bros.
it's for the
It's
fans.
for the fans to see players just do crazy stuff.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
I was saying is with this 3-point flamethrowers that we got for the Blazers, I mean, they got for the
We're
Warriors.
rainmakers.
The Rainmakers. I want to see that a little head-to-head shootout. We can
I'd
do it on
watch it.
pay-per-view on the blacktop. We can do it behind the school.
3 o'clock in the schoolyard.
I
Be
think
there.
if it came to just straight up 5 racks, 1 minute, just like it is now, but have a team shoot off.
Maybe we should
So
call
both
them
ends of
out.
the court.
Here's what we do: we call them out. We call out the Rain Bros,
Should we call Gatorade and try
Rain
to put this
Bros,
thing
and
together?
Splash Bros. We'll call them both out, and put some cash money up. I'll put $5 in, and the
put
winner takes the money.
100,000.
100,000 likes on your Facebook.
There we go.
Oh, okay.
But if you could maybe do that something, but if they were all in the same shoe company, that would be awesome.
Now I don't know what Wes is wearing.
Wes wears
Dame's
Nikes.
got his own. Speaking of shoes,
he's got his own shoe now.
He just launched his own signature shoe, and there's not just one shoe. It's actually
4 shoes or something like that.
Yeah.
4 different sets.
there was like a brown, tan one, and
He's got different colors or whatever.
they're pretty hot.
Well, of course.
I like 'em.
Were the different styles or different colors?
The different. I think there's a couple different styles, not just
Okay.
one shoe. Because like the D Rose brand,
Yeah,
Has several different shoes.
Because he was wearing D Rose, but they were his shoe, but it was D Rose's shoe, but
Yep.
just a different color.
it was a Lillard
Yeah.
signature series, but now
Yeah.
it's just straight up
Lillard
got his
shoe.
little logo, this D on the back, and they're $105.
So you guys are you gonna buy them?
Probably
They're
not.
Lillard's signature shoe.
I might. I'll probably buy one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a pair.
You
Just one.
guys look back. Are you guys sneaker guys? You like sneakers?
Eh,
I don't break the bank for sneakers.
canvas
But
guy.
you look back. There's a
I've
sneaker
always
that you like, a
appreciated it.
signature shoe that you really like.
I've always been a fan of the earlier Jordans, 95,
Mhm.
96, 94.
I like the 90, 91, I think that era, like before that. And then one of my favorite ones is the pennies. Penny
Yeah,
ones,
yeah,
those
yeah.
ones are nice.
Depends with the ones.
I've always wore
on the back.
skate shoes.
Skate shoes.
They're comfy. I
They're
used to
comfy.
skate, so it makes
Those aren't
sense.
skate shoes right there. There's some Air Force
Oh
One.
no, these are those 1982s Blazer Chad gave me, man. I love these
Oh,
things.
Blazer
I wear
Chads.
them for the games. That's all I wear them for.
Can't go wrong with some forces.
They're fucking nice.
Those are nice.
I didn't know we were getting. I didn't know we were bringing the shoe game out today, or else I wouldn't wear the
Some Air
runners.
Force Ones,
Dude, yeah, we're both
Some
rocking Air Force Ones.
black and white, black
yeah.
on white.
Give me 2 pair.
You just got some of those Steve Nash
I got these.
freeze.
Let's walk around the track 3 times. and call it a
That's
day.
what the ladies wear to the the cancer walk funds.
You
and
know, if
stuff.
you would have
Good
gone, if
support.
we could have gone somehow gotten an invite to his shoe release, we would have got free shoes,
I saw that.
free shoes, free
socks,
shirts,
everything.
free socks.
Concert.
Get out,
They had
concert.
shoe giveaway.
What was that
the
rapper's
Cowboys
name?
there.
Oh
Future.
my god, Future.
Yeah, who? What?
Future.
Future.
Future. Is that
Am I
Future?
saying this right? Kucha. No, it looked dope.
Somebody,
I saw it on
somebody,
Instagram. It looked like a
message
party.
us and tell us if we're doing it wrong.
You know, if Adidas is throwing a party, because Adidas headquarters is in Portland, along with Nike headquarters.
That's not far from here, is it?
It's a 110-mile, 2-hour jaunt.
I could do it in an hour and a half
Why don't we have a Eugene version of Dame's release party at Blair Alley Vintage Arcade?
because this is Eugene. This is Duck Country.
What about duck-colored Dames?
I'd buy them.
Just for us, exclusive House of Blazer edition. Dame Lillard's yellow. No.
If
not-
Paul Allen's gonna put Rip City in Seahawks colors on a T-shirt, why can't we have, duck-colored Blazer shoes?
No, we will. This is our request to Adidas. We
Hey,
would
hey,
appreciate
look over there in the bar. Is that Blazer Lee?
Blazer
Blazer
Lee's in the
Lee
house.
is out there. I see
Wearing a
Lee
him
Bayless
Bayless.
jersey.
Yeah.
rocking
He's
the
here. Lee's
Walton.
here. What's up, Lee? What's up, Lee? Hey, Lee. Hey, Lee. What's up, man?
Hey,
There he
Shouting that
is.
out to
There
him.
he
He's
is.
finally heard us.
wearing a Jared Bayless jersey.
Bayless. That's a nice.
University
one.
of Arizona, I believe. Jared Bayless.
Is that
Jared
Bayless?
Yeah, it is Jared
No, I
Bayless.
can't
Nice
read.
He
one.
gave
Where'd
us
he get
3
that one?
years or so. We always appreciate someone that's put time into the Blazer organization.
I don't appreciate it. He was a waste of time.
Oh, come on, man. He was
It's
the
a
future.
wasted
That never
pick.
happened.
Wasted
future.
trade pick. However we acquired him was a waste.
All right, let's get back on track.
Let's get it.
No,
on
let's
here.
talk more about
sloppy
crappy
here.
Jared Bayless. He was a waste. He
God,
wouldn't
it's not
pass
even
anybody.
worth-
He was kind of like that other
Speaking
one,
of a
Jared
waste.
Jack.
Worth anything.
And a smooth transition. Speaking of
Good
a
job.
waste, I don't know if it was last podcast or the podcast before, we talked about the Westboro Baptist Church.
Yeah, it was a lot.
How'd that go
protesting
down?
was- turns out they showed up like 100 deep, and the
Whoa.
Blazer fans anti-protested with like 6,000 people deep.
Whoa,
How
no,
did
no,
that go down? When you
They
anti-protest
left
him?
after. I heard they left after 5 minutes.
What
and-
is an anti-protest?
The numbers I got were different. I
What's
heard
the
there was
numbers?
like 20, 25 protesters, and there was like maybe a couple hundred anti-protesters.
Well, I like to amplify it. to
Oh,
make it
I
sound
see.
cooler.
All they did was they stood in front of the protesters so that and they hold up signs that said, "Oh, nothing to see here," because I was there.
Yeah,
I went to the
that's
game,
right. You were there.
and they're like, "Oh, nothing to see here." And as soon as the DJ showed up, everybody rolled over across the street and had this half-naked dance party.
Really?
Yeah, my girlfriend wanted to go look, so we went over and walked across the street, and I could hear the music, and all it said was "gay, gay, 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 gay" to like a house beat, and I was like, "Whoa, this is it's a gay dance club over here. Like,
I even
I'm
saw
not, whatever. That's cool, but
the Eugene Emerald Sluggo was even there.
Nice.
Anti-protesting. But that's good. That just shows that, like, shut the hell
Show
up.
'em up.
Get out of here. Come on.
Dude, yeah.
Miss me with that shit.
they're just wasting their time.
Chet
I'm
only got
glad
one
it
ticket
turned out how it
left.
did. I'm glad it wasn't a
That was
distraction.
a good game, too.
Yeah, that was Orlando, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
I got
speaking
House
of-
of Blazers on TV and all
Yeah.
that shit.
I know. I saw that. That was awesome.
You saw him?
No, the Beard put up some videos.
Nice.
Put some videos
Oh,
on
the
Instagram.
video-
I got
nice.
the sign up on the TV when Adam gave me thumbs up. Saw my sign. He looked over. He's all thumbs up. I'm
Nice.
like, sweet.
Nice.
Adam who?
Oh God, I can't remember. Bjarnson.
The
Yeah,
Blazer announcer?
Yeah,
Yeah.
No, not the announcer, but the sideline reporter guy.
Oh, yeah,
that-
yeah,
the-
yeah,
the
yeah.
They're always
fashion
setting up
guy,
on level
the does-
one,
the fashion
and they do the
Yeah, I know that
they
guy.
do the Mondo pad.
Yeah. Awesome.
It was
See,
cool.
Everybody's loving the House of Blazers these days.
Oh, dude, it's huge, man. I had the bucket drummer helping me promote. I had
I saw
people walking by going, "What the hell is that?" And I was like, "Dude, check us out. Eugene's only podcast for all Blazer talk." And
that. Like, Eugene likes Blazers? What's
What?
going
I
on
thought
here?
you were a duck country. Quack, quack.
yeah, I thought you were
I thought
all
you guys
like
liked-
homeless and hippies.
I thought you
and-
guys like
No.
the Kings.
Yeah.
Like, we're not that South.
Or
Hell
Rip
no.
City South. Hashtag Rip City South.
That's right.
Hashtag.
Hashtag.
All right, so we got the game tonight against the Spurs. This is the beginning of a little road trip that might kind of hinder our injury-prone bench.
Our bench is injury
Well,
prone.
I mean, our bench is going to have to put up some time.
Yeah, where are you going with that? Our
more
I'm
time.
just saying, this ain't a road trip like that first road trip we had where everybody got to ball out. This is a soldier trip. This is an Iraq journey that we have to make.
Wow, this
This
is
next
not
week.
war. We can't talk like that.
I'm talking
This
like
is just
that.
a game.
This ain't a game.
Leonard
game.
Blake and
These are just
McCollum are
games
going to
right
play
now.
minutes.
This is true
They're,
life.
These guys don't have to go out there and die. Come on, man. That's not right.
I wish
they're
they
not
would.
supposed to die for us. They just go out there and play hard.
'Cause every time we play the San Antonio Spurs, it's always a good game. There's either we lose or we win, but it's always
a good
There's
game.
never a blowout.
That's
like
not
even
true.
last game there. What did
Sometimes
LA
there's
had? What,
blowouts.
39 points or 38 points?
LA had 37 in the last game.
37, balling out. So we need at least. What's a comfortable number for LA tonight?
It depends how Lillard's shooting.
What's a comfortable
I
for
think
Lillard?
from anywhere from the 28 to 40 range is I'd be happy with. 28 to 40.
If,
So we'll just say
if both of
28.
them get in the high 20s, I'll be happy.
High 20s, that enough to win? Because Duncan's going to put over 20.
Oh, yeah.
Parker's a hit or miss. Kawhi Leonard can get hot as fire.
He'll probably get like 16, 18. Depends.
We hope so.
We got to shut him down. That's number one right there. Aldridge is going to take on his mentor. So
I'm not so much as worried about Kawhi Leonard playing because he's just coming back from injury.
look who
so
we got here.
He's gonna be a little sore. He's gonna be a little behind the times. He's not gonna be
Or
as
he
in
could be
sync.
on
in
fire.
synced, or he could be. I just think it's gonna
We
It's going to be
wanna
tough for him. He's
welcome
probably
Blazer
not go-
Chad to
Blazer
the
Chad's done
podcast.
cooking.
I'm sorry to step on your comment. I was working hard here at Blair Alley. Had to fill in the kitchen a little bit, making some tots and some rings for the valued guests.
Oh, yeah.
But I made it back. And what are you guys touching on? Fill me in real quick. I'm
Well,
right here on House of Blazers.
Man, we're
Live.
still talking about
currently
that.
talking about
San Antonio game.
What we're comfortable with our stars putting up for the San Antonio game. He's saying
In
LA
minutes
needs
or
28.
numbers?
LA
Numbers.
needs 28.
Points.
Why do you
points,
look so
number.
angry, Coach Josh? Have you been arguing a point?
No, we've been fine. We were
He's
doing
always
fine.
angry.
All right. Tonight, I think one thing you have to hope for is an injury. You want the San Antonio. You
Just
want somebody
outright.
on that San Antonio team not to play. And I don't care who it is. They have so many great pieces from the bench to the starting lineup. That Kawhi Leonard kid who actually has torn a tendon in his hand and is scheduled to play tonight. I mean, talk about Iron Man. Here we got another one. That Kawhi Leonard. Guys, I wish they were a Blazer. He's going to be there tonight.
Oh, yeah.
He surprised me. He had a great rookie season, won a championship. They've been the kind of that first time we played him, we got him pretty good. They also didn't have Tony Parker. They didn't have Kawhi Leonard. I don't even know if Danny Green played in that game. That's another hidden gem is Danny Green. That guy could ball.
He's a shooter, and he was
Shooter.
almost out of the league. And he was
Can't leave him
playing
open.
for Boston, and I think he got in the dunk contest, and all everybody knew about him was he's a dunker. Got in that
Shooter.
contest.
You know,
and he-
Spurs are a typical franchise. They're the kind of franchise everybody wants to sort of emulate because they're that small market that makes big moves kind of team. And, hasn't the Blazers even sort of like modeled themselves after that style? Like build through the draft, keep them forever, and never change.
That's how you get a team that can compete for multiple championships, not just one for a run.
Well, I think we did try that in a sense with when we had Pritchard and the Roy era with and then we just kind of went away from that. And I think we're in a little bit of a different kind of era where we're not. It's a little bit different, I think.
Seems like a long time ago when Trader Bob was switching our team up every year. You remember those? You'd wake up one day and you'd be like, "Oh my God, Sean Kemp's a Blazer."
There was
aggressive.
There was a time where it seemed like every time you turned around, there was a new guy coming getting traded to the Blazers. They were trading away players.
Weren't those exciting days?
I think
thought so.
If you liked action and trades and stuff, but
Scotty
one and dones.
That's
what they were.
Familiarity players that you can get behind after for years. No, not really.
Like your Jamal Crawfords, your Jaron Wallaces, your
every
Scottie
year
Pippens, your
every year was new players coming in.
Derek Anderson's a big one. Rod Strickland coming back the second time's a big one. There was a lot of those players that were came in for a short time, for a short run, that never did develop chemistry within the team, that probably left on a bit of a sour note. I don't think Gerald Wallace was crazy happy about leaving the Blazers on how it went.
No.
But did Gerald Wallace really fit within the Blazers scheme and what Terry Stotts was doing?
I liked him.
I liked Gerald Wallace, but I think teams are better in real game minutes and real scoring and wins without a Gerald Wallace on their team sometimes. I really do.
I don't think it was that, he wasn't good for the team. I just don't think he wanted to be on the team. He didn't want to be here.
I think he did. He liked being here.
All he did was live in a hotel room and just kind of go, as soon as I can get out of here, I'm going to leave.
Well, Crawford, the reason that he didn't want to be here anymore because he came here to play with Brandon Roy. He's a Seattle guy. Roy's a Seattle guy. They're going to play in Portland. And then what happened to Roy?
Hurt.
What happened to Greg Oden? He was going to come and play with Greg Oden, LaMarcus Aldridge, Nicholas Batum. That was a great little small core of young guys. It was
not what Jamal Crawford as a contract was looking for in his career. At that time, Jamal Crawford left. He ran away from the Blazers.
Well, because all those guys were hurt, and he had to do what he didn't want to do. He didn't want to be the starting point guard on our team. He wanted to be the fifth man off the sixth man.
Because he wanted to earn $6 million a year again.
He wanted to be that guy who played crutch minutes and be that guy. That's what he does at Golden State. You don't think he's always been the
Isn't it strange? You think when you look at Jamal Crawford and how unstoppable he is, he's left, right, mobility. He's got all those characteristics of a basketball player, long and rangy. He's kind of got that 70s ABA build about him, and he just fills the basket up. But why doesn't he start? Why doesn't a guy that good not start?
Because he can't play any D.
I just don't think
he can't play any D.
Besides
I love Coach Josh.
If he's going to start on a team, he's going to have to start for a really crappy team.
Well, he's going to have to play.
He doesn't want to play for a crappy team.
No, he can start for a good team. He can play for good teams.
Start for a good team?
He can. He's good enough to start, but he just can't play extended minutes, and he's a volume scorer. He scores a bunch in a little bit of time. He can't play a defense a lot. He can't play defense for 48 minutes a game. He might give you 35 and 35. 35 minutes for 35 points. Or something like that. Or he's probably playing 25 minutes and giving him 20 points a game.
LeBron-style defense. Gives up on a lot of stuff. Conserves.
Oh, LeBron's a better defender than him.
Well, but I mean, lately I've been seeing LeBron just give up on stuff.
He's more of a Carmelo Anthony defensive player. Carmelo.
Okay. All right, I have to agree with that.
Does it mean here just Carmelo just missed shots on purpose? He is so not that great.
I was watching the Lakers-Cavs game last night.
Why?
And it was to the point where I felt it looked like players on the Lakers team would shoot and miss, and the first person they look at was Kobe.
Of course they.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, sir. Please don't get me fired.
Think about how awful that would be to play on the Lakers squad with Kobe. Did you see what he did to Jeremy Lin when he wouldn't foul? Jeremy Lin had his back to Kobe. Kobe yelled at Lin twice, raced past him, fouled Lin's guy, and then started bitching him out right there on the court.
I think the Lakers are going to realize, let's cut this guy loose, let's build him up, because he's damaging our team.
Yeah, where are you going to go? Where's Kobe going to go?
Portland.
Home.
He's not going to go anywhere. He's never going to go anywhere.
Portland.
Blasphemy.
That's the only time I'd ever liked Kobe Bryant.
Are you serious, or are you just trying to rile us up? Okay, I don't know. Hey, I mean, why not Kobe to Portland? Why not?
Well, there was a time when I was actually...
Sure we do.
When he wore number 8.
Microsoft money, baby.
Shit.
Go ahead, Coach.
When he wore number 8, I would have taken him on my team. But once he switched his number, he wasn't a pump. Yeah.
After Colorado, everything changed for me. Blood ran in the holiday curtains.
Kobe would be
No means no. No means no. No means no.
Kobe Bryant would be Wesley Matthews' backup if he came to Portland.
Wow.
I think so.
Kobe would never
You-
do it.
Whoa.
Never.
No,
'Cause
Kobe's
we
a
hate
starter.
All those years that he fucked with us, we're giving him a little payback. Yeah, we'll pay you your $30 million, but you're gonna ride some pine
No.
and sip Gatorade, buddy.
Hey, any of you Blazer maniacs catch the quote from the biggest miss in the NBA draft the Portland Trailblazers ever had, Hakeem Olajuwon? What he said about old Jordan versus LeBron? Did you guys read that quote?
I did not see that.
Well, it was interesting because Hakeem's a well-respected guy, and he's actually one of the richest players in NBA history. He still retains his wealth, meaning he not only made some of the most money, but he still retains his wealth. He invested wisely, and he has a basketball clinic. I heard rumor that big men
man.
have to pay him $10,000 a day.
Probably.
Something crazy like
He
that.
worked with
Howard. He works with Dwight Howard
no,
all
he
the
worked
time.
with Greg Oden.
He
also-
did
No,
work.
I don't know, man.
I think he did.
Okay.
One time, I think they did go down there.
Early
Yeah.
his first rookie year, they
Well,
hired him for Greg Oden.
You know, thank God Hakeem's willing to do that kind
It
of
was
stuff.
right before the summer league, I think, too, and they had him work for. It was just a day or two, like
See,
a
if
weekend.
I was Hakeem, and it was day one, and you're hired. We're gonna hire for a week. First day, let's just get to know each other for the first day.
He's gonna
Sit down,
extend
let's
it
go have
out.
lunch.
Yeah. He just starts like, well, let's bring out the Kool-Aid, and we're all gonna have a motivational
Tell
movie.
me about your dreams and stuff. that all plays account into how you play.
So what Hakeem said, a journalist was trying to compare Jordan versus Michael. Hakeem stopped him and basically said, there's no way that there's a comparison. There's no way that LeBron could be anything close to Jordan, and Jordan was in volumes better than what James is right now. And critics kind of attacked Hakeem,
James
say
can't
how
carry
he
a team.
he was also saying their stats are similar based on MVPs and rings. They're close. They're within horseshoes. But the critics against Hakeem were saying that, hey, dude, how can you say LeBron James isn't even close second? He's not saying it's a close second. He said it's volumes. Jordan is way, way, way better.
Like a different era.
No, I think what he's saying is Jordan is just by far a better player because Jordan actually had a chance to become a man before he became a superstar. Because LeBron's still just a kid.
And the
He's just a
expectations weren't as
30-year-old
high
kid.
for Jordan when he first came in the
No,
league.
they were high, but not like
LeBron high.
LeBron.
Not like LeBron high.
No.
No.
Jordan wasn't even picked one.
Jordan was
No.
a man.
He wasn't picked out of high school, out of middle school.
Guards don't get picked first. It's very rare. In fact, isn't it the Portland Trailblazers picking Sebastian Telfair that one time?
That was ridiculous.
That was like the earliest a guy his height that ever been taken in the draft that
He
early.
panned out real well. Is he still playing?
Yeah, actually, no. I think he just got cut. This is right in the beginning of the season from Oklahoma City.
Let's bring him back. Bring old
They might
Seabass
still have
back to
him.
Portland. Hey, why don't I go ahead and take this moment to remind our listeners, everybody out there, to houseofblazerspodcast@gmail.com. That's how you give us your opinion. Please let us know what you think of the show. Please email us questions. We'll be glad to answer them right here on the podcast, and then you become famous. It's easy. 2.
We might give you something.
2, I want to remind all our listeners out there, you can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/redhotandrolling. And
There
then
you go.
also catch us on YouTube. Just go to YouTube, search House of Blazers, and you're going to find us and you can follow us there. So for
Hey.
those times you're at work and you want to listen to us
You got
free.
videos? YouTube
We
videos?
don't have videos yet, but I plan by maybe next season you'll get to put a name to a face for all of us here at House of Blazers. You'll get to see Beard's beard, Josh's ego, Dr. Wheels is in ineptitude, and my drunkenness.
I got a video?
You might even get a scope of my stethoscope.
We'll show off some of our Blazer goodies. All of us own some very rare vintage-era Blazer gear that we've been just looking for a venue to flex. Today, Josh got me $71 on eBay, a 1980 starter, Blazers on the back, pinwheel on the front, snap-up starter, just like old Run DMC
Almost
would wear.
mint-
mint
It's the Run DMC from the video, Run DMC, Christmas in Hollis or something like that.
Yeah, Christmas in Hollis.
Where Run DMC's wearing the pinwheel front starter jacket with the Blazers on the back.
Which one of them? I
It's
can't remember
Christmas
which.
I got it right here.
In Hollywood,
Oh, that is cool,
Queens.
dude.
Look, it's in
Mom's
perfect
cooked chicken
shape.
and collard
Perfect shape.
greens.
It's like
That's
it's
what
right
you-
out of the bag.
That's what you get. Searching eBay.
We love our
But
starter jackets.
don't bid against us, guys. Podcasters,
don't.
don't bid
We
against
should
us.
almost give them our eBay names just so they don't get against us.
Yeah, just look. Red Hot and
First and
Rolling
last.
77. You know,
G and
anything.
an O. G and a 0. G and a 0.
It's just about game time, so I want to give my Dr. Wheels
wow, it is. Remember, get
prediction
those
of the.
kids.
You know,
of the
I
game.
love the prediction. I want to hear your prediction.
Tonight, I'm gonna once again. I'm never gonna pick against Portland, so we're always gonna stay in that.
I love that.
I say the Blazers are gonna win by 5 tonight in possible overtime.
We're playing the championship San Antonio Spurs, right?
Yeah, that's what we're playing.
They're not hurt
At
so
home.
bad.
Now they're all back together.
They've
The
got
whole team's
fans
back
behind
together.
them. I'm always going to root for the Blazers. I'm going to just say one thing. Overtime, I hope. Overtime. I hope we can take it to overtime.
Blazers
I
win in
don't
overtime.
want overtime. Our
No,
team's
no one
tired.
does. But remember last time we went to
That
overtime?
just
with
means
the-
we have a chance to win.
We have to
That
Not
means
with the-
we were
not with the
tied at
back-to-back
end.
coming
more
up.
and more overtime.
Not with the back-to-back coming up. We
We're
don't
the
want
overtime
overtime.
assassins.
I'm just trying to pick Switzerland here. I want to be tied at the end of the game.
I want Lillard to hit a 3 at the end of the regulation to win it.
All right.
I like that.
Or
He wants
Lillard
Dame
for-
time.
Or Aldridge for a 2.
Wouldn't it be nice if Myers hit a 3 to win it?
Oh, man.
No.
I'll take whatever.
I'll just take the W. I just want the W.
Well, Dr. Wheels, are we trying to wrap it up? Because I can start my thank yous. Thank you, everyone
Yeah.
in iTunes land and from Podomatic and everybody who listens to House of
Yeah,
Blazers.
whoever gets us going, thank you.
We're stoked to have you listening and, be a part of our family. Come down to Blair Alley, be a guest on our show, or ask us a question via our Gmail. And we love having you here live right here at Blair Alley Vintage Arcade.
And send
All
us your pictures because we're on Instagram.
That's right. We
At
have Instagram.
House of Blazers. Hashtag House
We're
of
all
Blazers.
over social media.
Send us some
Blazers.
pictures. We'll talk about them. Maybe you look a little silly or whatever. Let us know what you're thinking.
You could
All right,
put in
guys.
Portland into the search. It might help you out.
It's game time. Can we get
It's
Rip
game time,
City on
guys.
3? 1, 2, 3.
Rip City!